today I am going to do some Russian almond, and I am going to try to put as much stuff inside these nails as is possible, as you can possibly do. That was probably wrong said, but sorry. I have already prepped my nails with the e-file and the cuticles and so on, so I'm just pushing back the cuticles and roughing up the nail surface, because it was maybe 2 days earlier that I did the nail prep, so I need to rough up the surface again. And I also have gel left over on my nail plate, so it's not my natural nail plate that I'm buffing up there, so it looks kind of rough, but it's okay. So today I am going to use Brillbirds products for the first time. And yeah, first I'm putting on the form with the Russian almond. The form points up, and you can see that I measure the form from the top of my finger and parallel with the nail bone, so that goes out parallel, and then you can see where that line hits the form. That will tell you how long the nails will be. And of course you do that, then you compare that to the other so that you get the same angle. And I use a dehydrator and the primer. And yeah, I'm using the Brillbirds products for the first time in a video. So I have become a brand ambassador in Norway for these products. So I can use them whenever I want to, but it's really fun to try a new brand. And these are really great, so you can actually go into, if you are in Norway, you can go into Brillbird.no and you can get 20% off when you're checking out with my Nails of Norway name or code. I'm not sure how it's done, but you can get 20% off in Norway. So yeah, I just it goes a little bit fast here. This is a long video because I'm going to show you everything from start to finish, so that is why it's going to be long, but I cannot keep up. So I started with just putting on, as you saw, the first just a thin layer of the Buildergel, because it's the 3-in-1 gel, so you can use it as a base and builder on top. And I'm using the clear Uniqe, was that the name, or I'm not sure. I'm going to that might be wrong. I forgot to look. And after 15, 17 minutes, 20 minutes, I pinch it. Not minutes, seconds, sorry. I pinch my nail. And what I really love about Brillbirds products is that these are so pinchable. These are the most pinchable gels I have ever tried. But that is also kind of linked together with their downside, because they have a longer curing time than, not longer, but a lot of gels lately has a curing time of 30 seconds, but then it gets hard really fast. But Brillbird has a curing time for 2 minutes, I think. Especially these nail bed colors are 2 minutes. So the photo initiators goes slowly, links slower together to create that bond, or to cure. Sorry, they need longer to cure, and when they need longer to cure, you also have a longer time to pinch the nail, and that is pros and cons, but I really liked it. So yeah, so I'm just building up a thin layer. I'm building, as you can see, I'm already taking off one of my forms. It is a really thin, still a really thin nail, but I do not have the energy to sculpt all my nails and then just put on everything else that's going to go in there in just one sitting. So I need to take off the tacky layer and file them and go in another day and finish. So I needed to make them a little bit thicker than I would if I just would have made them right away, and I would not have removed the tacky layer then. So I'm doing a little bit different on each nail. The pointer finger, I did a long elongated nail bed. This one I just covered the nail bed with the nail bed color, and my index finger, no, my ring finger, I'm just going in a clear layer, and on my pinky again I'm just doing a little smaller elongated nail bed. So I'm using Brillbird's gel brush number 6 also, as you saw in the beginning. If you managed to see that, it's a really nice and sturdy and firm brush. I really like that. So I was a little bit more clumsy on the first 2 nails, but I managed to get used to the gel. It takes some time to get used to the different gels that you work with. So I got a bit better in time. But let's get over to the shape maybe. Yeah, pinching after 20 seconds. I like to do that. This is sped up, so it looks kind of weird, but and fully curate afterwards. And then I pull them out of the form. These are a little bit thicker than the regular, as I said, but the second layer I just try to almost just scrape off the gel on the side of the nail, because it is just on the middle of the nail that you need the strength to hold the nail, and these are nails that is supposed to be narrow, especially in the point on the point of the nail. So it's really important to keep them narrow in the tip, and the strength need to be on top, and that is for every length you are doing. Actually, even if you are doing quite short nails, the strength is always on the top, where on the apex. So in these long nails, it's just that the strength is on the top the whole way out. Well, it's meeting in the tip, of course, so you have a thin tip, but the apex is a little bit higher in the back, and then it goes out and gets really thin at the end. So the apex meets the tip, also it goes parallel out with the line that you can see that I'm wiping off the line on the side of the form. That line is also supposed to be parallel with my mid bone of my finger. So I will show you a little bit later. I do not show you how I file these nails, because that would be a really long video. But I'm going to show you a little bit, just you will see that I will show you the shapes. Not the shapes, I will show you how I how I file the nail by showing you the angles of how it should look like. Yeah, you will see it when I get there. So I'm just trying to keep the sides narrow and a little bit more gel on the top. And try not to break this when I pull the forms out. Because I had them on for 2 days, I guess, before I went along and proceed with my sculpting. Oh, I get some kicks from time to time when I just need to make a long and extreme shaped nail, and I just put a lot of stuff inside them, and I just get overkill, but I just needed to do that, and then I get back and do kind of simpler designs, but then I just need to fill them up again. Yeah. So this is one of my crazier designs. Yeah, we'll see. I hope you like them in the end, but you will actually get to see how you kind of build a Russian almond. So here I'm building up the nail bed. This is just the first layer, or the thin layer of the nail still, so this is just a kind of an outlining, or it's not a permanent shape, because I'm going over with a clear, as you can see. So when I go back in and start to fill up these nails, you will see that I build the nail beds more properly. So you can see that I just have contact with the gel almost all the time, just to prevent bubbles. And it was really easy to prevent bubbles with Brillbird's products. I had no bubble problem, actually. I love that about them. So this is before filing, and this is after filing. So now I have the shape, and then I have some glitter. Yeah, I have gotten some glitter from glitterlustnails.com, and beautiful glitters. I'm going to use one of them, that is called Under the Stars. This is so gorgeous. You can just watch them, but the names and the colors, and these autumn glitters, these are new and these are so beautiful. You can also get 20% off by following the link in the description box below, and that is for everyone in the world, and it is worldwide shipping. They are made in Norway, they are vegan, cruelty free and everything, and sealed, and you can get 20% off if you follow the link in the description and use Nails of Norway at checkout. She has lots of beautiful glitter gels, and it's free shipping over $50 worldwide. That is amazing. So I'm just putting on some tack, because I need the adhesion between the layers when I have filed the nails and starting on a wet layer again. You need that adhesion layer. I do not have Brillbirds kind of tacky gel yet. I will get it. I just haven't bought it yet. So I'm using tack for it. So now I build up my nail bed, and it's always good to build up that nail bed higher than it should be, because it's easier to file it down and get a perfect shape around the smile line than missing that smile line, and you have just done a lot of work with it. and yeah, it's all wasted. And yeah, I'm just did not show you the pointer finger because it's the same thing. And then I go around with my file to just really sharpen up that smile line so it's even. It was really easy with this gel to make this smile line or nailed bed. And this brush, I love this dust brush. This is Brillbird's dust brush and I love it. Love it. I have been wanting that brush for many or several years, but I could not get it because I did not know where to get it. But I found it at Brillbird and I was so happy. So now I am actually going to try this plastic wrapping method that is so popular around now. I kind of managed to do it, but then I well, first of all, you can see how I did it. Just put some foil, a really thin plastic, and just shove it around and put it in a lamp and peel it off. So it was successful. It's just that I put a lot of stuff on. As you can see, I put on extra color, and I'm putting on extra flakes. I'm putting on dots and beads, and I just cover everything again. So I'm using some mermaid flakes here to try to make some three-dimensional look, but it kind of backfired on me. And here are the dots. I had some orange dots and some brown dots that I filled this nail up with, and I did the same on my ring finger. And I'm not you're going to I'm going to show you that, but yeah, sorry. But you can see that everything is I just cover everything up. That plastic wrapping effect is just gone. Yeah. So there goes the beads. So now I'm using the Uniqe gel actually, because that is a softer gel, or not softer, more flexible, or more a thinner viscosity. That's the name. So that kind of find its way into the crinkles of the plastic wrapping, and it's a lot easier to build the whole shape of the nail. So I like to work with a little bit thinner viscosity when I'm building up the nail. But when I'm building the form, the shape on the form, I really like to work with a great viscosity that do not run everywhere. So this is the second layer, and you can see that I try to scrape the gel away from the side and try to manage to keep the gel on the top of the nail. I always tend to put on way too much product, but yeah, I'm working on it. So here, yeah, again, I have used the perfect yellow and blend it with the Uniqe gel and putting it on the top of my nail, and then I put plastic foil on. Try not to get it too close to the cuticles, because when you're using the plastic, it will you will push the gel around. So here I'm working with the plastic. That was a fun method, but I think I'm going to restrain myself a little bit next time. So after curing, just rip it off, and then I'm filling it up again with flakes and dots and micro beads. Yeah. So, yeah. Been there, done that. And color, of course. And I made this, you are going to see that my camera cut out for a little minute, but it's kind of okay that you do not see that. Especially this nail, I made it into a huge log of gel. So I had quite a bit of filing to do on this nail in the end, because I do not know why I put so much gel on. Yeah, I need to work on that, because I waste a lot of material. Look at that log. And I still keep on putting on the top layer on the middle of the finger. Oh, please move on to the next finger, Elinda. Please, please. This is embarrassing. Embarrassing. I'm sorry. I don't know what it's called. Oh, moving on. So here I go around with the orange gel, or a small brush, and that's important to get that gel up until that ledge that you have around the smile line. So I guess it's going to be yellow with a brown contrast color at around the nail bed. And I also then soon put down... No, I don't do that. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Sorry. But I try to fade that brown out a little bit. It doesn't matter. It do not need to be perfect, because I'm going to put that beautiful glitter from Gelpolish nails on top there. That is so gorgeous and iridescent and hollow, and it's so packed with lots of beautiful glitters. But even that nail I had to put extra stuff on top. Yeah, I did. You will see. I could not help myself. I was really starving on doing some nails here. So, well, I tried with some maple leaves, but I had to put some gel on the nail to get it to adhere. So I'm putting on some maple leaves here and there, and then I put some brown dots on this finger, as you can see. And then I encapsulate everything when that is cured. So this nail was not that bad, actually. The first two nails are always horrible, but then I get the hang of the gel and how it flows, as I said. So I managed to kind of put a huge blob in the middle, and then I start on one side, and I'm let that blob in the middle hang there, so I can just push it either out, or if I need it on the side later. So yeah, I'm always and then I try to put again that strength on the top of the nail and not on the side, because a nail do not need that strength on the side. It's only needed on the top. So because this has a huge C-curve, and the C-curve is also a huge support. So onto the tack again to get that adhesion layer to the clear middle finger. And here I just used the perfect yellow and just doing some swirls. And the chocolate brown, was that the right brown? I'm not sure. Those are Madam Glam colors, and I'm just I'm just doing. I'm really rambling here, isn't I? Aren't I? Sorry. But this does not need to be perfect, because you're going to put on a glitter that is very opaque, so it just gets you get that shift in color from the brown to the light, or brown to the yellow, orange, sorry. So I'm putting on the glitter. Not sure why I just laid it in the orange first, because it's going on the whole nail, almost the whole nail. This is really thick and dense, and of course you can choose how thick you want this gel to be, but I just love this glitter gel. And I fade it up a little bit around the cuticle area. And cure that. And then I put on just a thin layer of the Uniqe gel, clear gel, and then I put on the maple leaves and the dots and so on, because it's easier to adhere that. And then I also cured that again before I put on the builder layers, or encapsulate everything. And you can see me putting on the dots around the cuticle area here. I knew that I was going to file that off again when I filed them, but I'm not sure why I did that. You will see me later putting some dots on there again when I'm doing the design later. So encapsulate everything and try to keep the sides thin and narrow, but of course I need to encapsulate it, the things that I have put on. But the sides on the French nail are kind of flat on the sides in the front, so here they are filed. And now I'm going to show you the shape of a Russian nail. So the top is flat, parallel with the mid bone and the underside of the nail, and the nail bed angle should have the same angle as the tip. That was what I was going to say, as you can see kind of here. And be sure not to point that that file up underneath on the corner of where your natural nail bed ends, because you get some notches there. That was I was trying to show you in the end there. But now it's decoration time, and I go around with the brown color, chocolate brown color, and I'm just painting the brown line first, and I'm just curing it, because that nail bed got super long compared to my pinky, so I had to shorten it a bit. And I'm putting on some base gel just to make it easier for me to blend out that brown a little bit easier, or fade it out easier. And then I go in with a top coat, a thin top coat line, because I am going to chrome that line in gold. So then I go in with Madam Glam's Estella gold chrome. I just had to put stuff on that nail. And another no wipe top coat, so I seal that in. And then I go over again with the top coat line and made some stripes here and there, and put on another layer of chrome on these stripes. Made some veins, or I have no idea what this is. Lines. And try to dust off that gold flakes. So, and I'm painting a tree, a little brown tree, because I did not think that this nail had enough going on. so I had to paint a lot more on that nail. Yeah. So it got a tree on it. And you will see me on the bottom of the tree, maybe not now, but I do mix some of the flake with the base coat, and then you get liquid gold. That is kind of neat. You will see that later. So I'm putting on some, I'm not sure if it's top gel or base gel. I think it's base gel. Yeah, I put on the dots again on the base gel, and then I put the primer on top, actually. Yeah, because that makes that adhesion. If you have something like stripe, what is it called? Those stripes. I totally forgot it. But if you use plastic, mylar flakes, and so on inside your nail, you can use just a thin layer of primer on top of it, and it will not poke out your nail, or it will not loosen from your nail. Yeah. So it keep that layers together. Keep the layers together. So on to some stones. And I'm using just a cheap gem glue from AliExpress. You can get that all over the place. Every single shop that sells sells nail art, you can get that nail glue. No, not nail glue. Nail art glue. And seal it in with the top coat. That will kind of hold it all in place. And cure the top coat. And again, using the rhinestone gel here, it's really gooey. Not much to explain here, actually. Finally, Elinda is quiet, or not? And some beads, caviar beads, gold caviar beads around the rhinestones, and cure it, and with the top coat on. And on this finger I put on a base coat first, and then I put on some gold dots as leaves on the tree. And you can see that I actually do not show you that, but this is actually just a base coat for the dots. And here is the next where I blend the gold flake in the base coat and make kind of a base for the tree. Actually, it's just that, but that is actually a way of making a gold paint. So I'm sealing that in with the top coat, and that is almost soon finished. If I'm not going to show you the thumb, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm going to show you the top of my thumb. Yeah. I'm just doing the same here. I'm just putting some extra dot that I had removed while I was filing, and just a couple of stone in the other corner of the nail there, and I just put it on. I'll just lay them in a top coat. I did not bother with the glue, gel rhinestone glue. Just sealed it really well in with the top coat. I had them on for 2 weeks, these nails, so if someone say that I cannot use this in everyday life, I can. But yeah, so here they are, long nails. They are supposed to be kind of Russian almond, but they might look a little bit more on maybe a cross between Russian almond and pipe nails. But yeah, it's a lot going on, but I hope you like it. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up and comment if you like. Please be kind and subscribe if you haven't done it. Hit that notification bell so you get updates when I have new videos out. And yeah, follow also my other social medias like Instagram, Facebook, I mean, and also I do have occasional Snapchat and odd TikTok movies. Not that often, but I have like an account. So please follow me, and I hope to see you soon, everybody. And here are some pictures for you to enjoy, and I will see you really soon. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.